Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fresh Below, the first person you know, and I'm back with a brand new reaction video. Today's reaction video, we're going to be reacting to top 10 greatest paleontology. I think that's how I said it, paleontology. Basically the person who discovers like the dinosaur bones. We're looking at the top 10, I guess, discoveries of those. If you guys enjoy these reaction videos, make sure to always leave a big thumbs up and sub to the channel and turn on post notifications so always know when I upload a video, which is always going to be mostly Monday through Friday on this channel. I'll have uploads ready for you guys. But without further ado, let's all get into the video, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. It is almost Friday. Happy almost Friday to everybody. And let's see some great discoveries here.
Marine reptiles since the Triassic had been ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs, but they were in decline when mosasaurs came onto the scene during the Cretaceous, leaving room for a new apex predator.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're
The
counting
greatest
down our
dinosaur movie
picks
ever
for
is
the top
Jurassic
10
Park, hands
greatest
down.
paleontology discoveries.
True to their name, which means fish lizards in Greek, the earliest ichthyosaurs looked much like lizards with fins.
The young play around the adults. Although these herbivores walk on 4 legs,
Basically giant ass
iguanodon
lizards.
can run on just 2.
Bro,
Recent
like
discoveries have shown
imagine
that they were
humans
in
and
fact
dinosaurs in like the
relatively
same
stiff.
like era. That would
This
be
allowed
like
the plesiosaurs to stay
craziness.
streamlined while swimming or while hunting fish, squid, and clams.
For this list, we're looking at the greatest discoveries in the entire history of paleontology, the study of life that existed before and up to the current geological epoch, which began over 11,500 years ago. Let us know in the comments which extinct reptile is your favorite. Number 10. Intact plesiosaur skeleton. One of the most intriguing
Plesiosaurus.
marine reptiles
Sounds
we've
cool to
ever
say,
discovered is the
plesiosaurus.
plesiosaur. Not in the least because it's a creature often blamed for lake monster sightings, including
Just
the
like the
famous
Loch
Loch
Ness
Ness
monster.
monster.
Yeah.
But science tells a
Indeed.
story of real-life monsters lurking in Earth's prehistoric seas. Monsters called plesiosaurs.
Given everything we know about Loch Ness, it's pretty much impossible that there's a long-lost plesiosaur colony living there, but that doesn't mean they're not interesting animals.
Plesiosaurs were massive animals. They grew up to 43 feet long
Damn.
with large bodies
And they could swim.
and small
Imagine trying to
triangular
outswim
heads.
that. Like
with
you're in the
smooth,
same water
sharp teeth.
as
A
that and try to
scientific
out like
discovery
swim
in the
it.
study
That's
of
like impossible.
plesiosaurs
Like
came in
43 feet.
1994,
Like
when
he's
a
gonna
mostly intact
be
plesiosaur
on
fossil
you
was
like the whole
uncovered in
time.
oil fields in Alberta, Canada. The reptile was named Nicolcia borealis and was a major find, teaching us not only about the creatures themselves, but also about what North America was like 200 million years ago.
But today, they continue to be points of fascination, inspiring legends as grand as the monsters themselves.
Low-key,
Number 9. Brachylophosaurus. These
Low-key,
30-foot
I would love to
herbivores were also
see
found in
2
North America
dinosaurs
back in
fight.
the 50s.
I think that would have been
though
really
one of
cool
the
to see
best
and watch.
specimens was found mummified in
Like,
Montana in the year
that would be
2000.
fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a cool looking
It
bone.
was so important it even got a
For a
name,
fossil, I would say.
Leonardo, along with a handful of other promising specimens given names like Elvis and Peanut over the years. This discovery was important
Bro,
because of
they
how
out here
Leo's
naming
body was
dinosaurs.
preserved. It was one of our few examples of dinosaur muscles and tissues.
This is a lawnmower. This is a sharp-edged beak for cropping tough plants. Not water plants, not something in the mud, but something growing with bark and hard wood.
We also have fossilized internal organs
Imagine that tooth
and
biting
even
on you.
stomach contents, giving us
You
more
bro,
insight
that's
than
going through
usual
your
into what
whole
dinosaurs
arm.
ate. It's an exceptionally
So like
valuable
just that one
fossil,
tooth.
and as science develops, the more we'll learn.
This is part of the signaling apparatus. This is a message that other duckbills would read that says, "I'm nearly adult."
Number 8.
We're entering McScotland.
I'm not sure we're blending in terribly well.
We hate
It could be
commercials.
worse.
We hate commercials.
Read that says, "I'm nearly adult."
Number 8. Diplodocus.
These are
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus, heading for a nesting
Diplodocus.
site to the sun.
Sound like a goddess.
It is a
or
grim
like
journey
god,
for these
like
mighty
Greek god
creatures,
name.
and the heat and lack of drinking water weeds out
Diplodocus.
the weaker animals.
It's now one of the most iconic dinosaurs to ever roam the Earth, thanks in no small part to that scene in Jurassic Park.
That's like a
and
long
it was
neck.
one of the earliest
Well, from the
dinosaurs to be
land like
discovered
before
and
time,
named.
like they call them like
The
a
first
long
fossils
neck.
were found way back in 1877 in the Morrison Formation, better known today as the American Midwest. Its discovery taught us a lot about how huge dinosaurs were able to grow, as well as getting us wondering how they were able to get to this size.
From the bones that were found, we've calculated that Argentinosaurus was a colossal 35 meters long and weighed as much as 75 tons.
The answer is that the Earth used to be a lot warmer, which enabled cold-blooded reptiles to get to larger sizes than the reptiles and birds living today.
And it will be millions of years before new dinosaur herbivores evolve to replace them.
Number 7. Fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. Yeah, the action.
We don't often find dinosaurs in interesting poses. They've been dead for millions of years and die in a variety of ways. But in 1971, out in
Can I
the
be
isolated
running?
wilderness of the Gobi Desert,
That bitch
we
I'm
found
out.
2 fossils locked together in an endless brawl. A velociraptor was going toe-to-toe with a protoceratops, and it seems like the protoceratops was winning.
Damn. Oh. Velociraptor got beat.
That is, before they both died simultaneously. Paleontologists have a few theories on how the dinosaurs perished like this. The leading hypothesis is that a sand dune fell on top of them, and they were crushed, frozen in time.
Damn, that's crazy.
Whatever happened,
They're
it's an
wrong for that.
incredible fossil, and you can see casts of it in different museums today. Number 6. Archaeopteryx.
That's actually pretty cool though.
For a
Well,
while,
I mean, not,
it was
not the
very
death part.
unclear
but
what happened to the dinosaurs.
That's cool that
Today,
they
our best
discovered
theories
that.
are that they eventually evolved into much smaller animals like birds and reptiles. Prehistoric crocodiles are remarkably similar to their ancestors after all.
So, whatever happened to these lucky few?
But we only came to accept this theory after the discovery of the Archaeopteryx, a small dinosaur that seemed to be part lizard and part bird. It
Honestly,
had
they look
wings
like
and a
a
beak, but was still
mutated creature.
distinctly dinosaur-like in its appearance. It paved the way to make sense of later discoveries, like that of a feathery dinosaur tail preserved in amber. And now we're pretty sure that far from being scaly lizards, many dinosaurs did have feathers.
Archaeopteryx was certainly no acrobat, but it had feathers, and it could fly.
Number 5. Childbirth.
While dinosaurs roamed the earth and pterosaurs ruled the sky, sea monsters called ichthyosaurs dominated the world's oceans.
You may take it as a given that dinosaurs and the marine reptiles we've been talking about laid eggs. But in 2011, another frozen-in-time fossil was found. This one of an aquatic ichthyosaur in the middle of live birth in China.
And thanks to a fossil of a female found in China
They
with
found
embryos
a-
still intact, we know that it gave
Found
birth to
like
live
a
young, like all
baby
ichthyosaurs do.
fossil
Now,
or
we
like a
have found
pregnancy
plenty of
fossil or
reptile egg
something?
fossils, and even a nest of young dinosaurs in Mongolia. But the discovery of a live-bearing extinct marine reptile is a game changer. And it's not totally unheard of. There are many modern reptiles that also have live births, including every single species of boa.
Not all snakes lay their eggs. In some species, the female retains them within her body until they're ready to hatch. So she gives birth to live young.
Because of the rarity of finding a fossil in the middle of giving birth, there's no telling how many more live-bearing reptiles might have existed. It's all the way back in 1825, and it took Mantell a few years to convince scientists of the legitimacy of his discovery.
When these animals were first discovered, they didn't have complete skeletons, and they thought that this thumb spike was actually supposed to be put on the nose of the animals, much like rhinoceros iguanas that we have today.
He ultimately did, of course, and now we know more about the iguanodon than many other reptiles. Large herbivore, and remains one of the most significant dinosaur finds in Europe.
There's a great
Disney. I love Disney.
Dinosaur finds in Europe, though it lived on many continents. Number 3, Megalosaurus. Which dinosaur's
Megalosaurus.
name literally translates to giant lizard?
That sounds like that,
Megalosaurus,
mega.
of course, which has that on-the-nose name
Mega,
thanks to it
which
being
means
the
really
first
big.
dinosaur ever identified.
This was a big predator. And it would have been living in Oxfordshire around about 167 million years ago.
Like the iguanodon, Megalosaurus fossils were also found in the UK 2 centuries ago in 1824. The exact fossil was a large jawbone segment, complete with enormous deadly teeth, that was nothing like any living creature.
Megalosaurus was the largest theropod or meat-eating dinosaur of its time.
Fuck that, bro.
But the Megalosaurus isn't as well known as other dinosaurs simply because we've never found a complete fossil. We have a pretty good idea of what it looked like, but it's not quite entered the public consciousness. Still, it's impossible to understate the significance of the world's first dinosaur.
Megalosaurus may have run at over 20 miles an hour, as fast as a charging brown
Bro,
bear.
imagine trying to run from a
4
dinosaur. You was
times the
not
size.
running away, I
Number 2,
promise you.
mass
He
extinction.
was not finna get away. Like they was on that, like white on rice.
One of the earliest people to speculate about a mass extinction was once again Georges Cuvier, the influential
Georges
scientist that he
Cuvier.
was. He did this
Cuvier.
by comparing elephants and woolly mammoths, proving for the first time in 1796
My
that there
second
were
favorite
the
dinosaur
remains
movie
of
ever.
extinct animals on Earth.
Shout out to
Hundreds of
Disney.
years later, and we got the Alvarez hypothesis, the now widely accepted idea that one huge event caused the mass extinction of the dinosaurs some 65 million years ago. This happened in 1980, posited by Luis and Walter Alvarez. And though it was baffling at the time to imagine an asteroid wiping out life on Earth, we found plenty of evidence to back it up.
Just hours ago, North America was a dinosaur paradise. Now, it's a living hell.
It's its
Before we
worst
unveil
nightmare.
our top
That's
pick,
what
here are some honorable mentions.
it was a paradise. Now
A
it's the
Sillysaurus.
dinosaur's worst
The
nightmare.
discovery of this fossil changed our understanding of when extinct archosaurs lived. Utyrannus. Named in 2012, this beast was conclusive proof that dinosaurs had feathers.
I believe it.
Deinonychus. Another piece of evidence that modern birds
I wonder how
were
they come
once
up with all these
giant
names
reptiles.
though. Like these names are like super like high efficient. I don't even
Before
know
we
like what to
continue,
call
be
it.
sure to subscribe
Like,
to
these
our
terms
channel
are
and
like,
ring the
what the
bell to
hell?
get
Like, how do
notified
you
about
come
our
up with
latest
these
videos.
names?
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mosasaurus.
During the Cretaceous period, mosasaurs were among the ocean's most fearsome and successful predators.
The discovery of reptile bones thousands of years ago may have fueled belief in scaly monsters, namely dragons. The Mosasaurus was an enormous ocean-dwelling reptile, first excavated in Europe in the 1780s, and it was truly a monster.
Mosasaur size varied greatly. Two of the largest mosasaurs were Mosasaurus and Tylosaurus, each stretched 30 to 50 feet, longer than a T-Rex.
It could
What
grow
the
up
fuck?
to 56 feet long, making it a similar
30
size
feet
to the
longer than a
world's
T-Rex.
largest shark, the whale shark.
I would
and
love to
was
see that
carnivorous,
that battle.
which you can
Oh
tell
my
by just
God.
looking at its enormous teeth and jaws. It shares many biological similarities to the carnivorous lizard known as the
Komodo
Komodo dragon,
dragon.
the
Bro, those
world's
lizards are
largest living
beasts.
lizard and one of
like
the most
the Komodo
venomous.
dragons. Oh
While
my
it's
god,
not
they're
known
like
whether they died
living
off
dinosaurs, like
instantly or
literally.
gradually, one thing's for certain. The ocean has never again seen marine reptiles as massive and as great as mosasaurs.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent
That's
clip from Watch
crazy.
Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new. I know I did. Especially with all these names to all these different dinosaurs. You know, they're always so hard to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys leave a big thumbs up and sub to the channel and turn on post notifications to always know when I post a video. And I'll probably record another video today, so you guys will probably get 2 videos today. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.